Hiya, thank you for showing your support and clicking on the video. I hope you enjoy it, but before we get into it, I just want to give a quick disclaimer. I've just gotten a new phone and I'm getting used to the camera, so you may see a slight bit of autofocusing going on. I do apologize, but I'm learning from every single thing that happens, and the podcast will only get better as each episode goes on. Without any further ado though, make sure to press subscribe and don't forget to press the bell notification so you are the first person that knows when the next podcast is up. Take care. Hello and everybody, welcome to my new studio. I hope you guys enjoy it. I've been working my ass off trying to get it sorted, but there's loads of new stuff. What I want to do is get straight into the content. Today is the first ever podcast you guys will ever see on my channel. It will not be the last, and there'll be way more where that came from. But without any further ado, let's get straight introducing our guest. Today we have how can we describe him? He's a basketball player. He's a rapper. Aspiring singer, songwriter. I assure you, he is 6 foot tall. Yeah. He's my favorite person on this planet, my older brother, CJ. Woo! Woo! Ah, ching, 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 ching. Oh, Jesus. How you doing anyways, man?
Jeez. In your studio.
Yeah, man. Yeah. What do you think? What do you think, man?
Place,
yeah, I know.
Wow, bro.
I'm quite gassed. How does it feel to be on the podcast?
Feels good.
You've done a podcast before?
I don't think I've done a proper podcast.
Neither have I, so I think it's like go first for both of us, to be fair.
Okay, so it's like, fuck it, we see how it goes. It is what it is.
Basically.
It is what it is.
Yeah, wicked. So, I mean, first of all, obviously, you've been down in, university now, innit? For, how long is it? I feel like you've been in uni for, like, so long.
Yeah, I've been at university for, like, 3 years now, so.
That's silliness.
Yeah, I graduate next year, hopefully.
Yeah,
Things,
what were you studying again? Was it sports?
Yeah, sport exercise science.
Jeez, how is that? I did it in like in college, but I'm assuming that's probably nowhere near the kind of stuff you have to do.
Yeah, it gets a little bit more difficult when you get to university.
Just a little bit, yeah. Well, I mean, obviously, the whole time that you've been up there, because we used to be like super close. I was fully thinking about it the other day, like that little bar that we used to like pretend to dunk on and stuff downstairs.
Yeah, for real.
Like we used to be. For those of you guys that do not know, we were essentially just twins, just not looking like it. I mean, we are
slightly. We look identical, bro. What are you talking about?
We're working on his purple hair dye. We're thinking to go green, orange.
Fuck no, bro.
Yeah, this is also new. I don't know if any of you guys have realized.
I'm on that natural hair journey, bro. Like,
do you not like it?
I'm looking like a monkey right now. Well, I'm a bush monkey right now.
Do you not like it?
I don't like purple, bro. The one you had before looked nicer, bro.
So the idea is for it to go down in more of like a lilac.
Why is my chair all the way? Let me just.
I promise, he is 6 foot. He is 6 foot.
That feels a lot better, you know.
Yeah. The question I was gonna ask anyways, like, I don't know. Obviously, with 3 years of you going to uni and that, obviously, uni's quite a big thing for most people. Mm-hmm. But
don't do it.
Whoa.
Don't do it.
Whoa. Just like that.
No, I'm joking.
Go ahead, man.
I'm joking.
I mean, what's your experience of uni like? Because I know there's a lot of people that, trying to decide whether they want to go uni, that kind of thing.
More time. It depends what you want to study, where you want to go. But I feel like there's a lot of things in life you can do without going to university. So, check your options, because you do go in debt, but also it's one of the best experiences that you're probably going to have in your early adolescent life. You know what I'm saying? So it's about weighing up the pros and cons. And I was joking earlier. I recommend it for people, if you want to go into a career where you need it, definitely do it. It's stressful, but when you come out of it, it's worth all the stress with the memories that you get from it and experiences, as well as the degree. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah. Gotta do it for that piece of paper at the end, boy.
Yeah,
that's the main
exactly.
reason, right?
Yeah.
No, I mean, because obviously, I feel like I realize that you've changed a little bit. Obviously, we grow a little bit. It's been 3 years.
I've changed.
I know I've changed a lot. I know I've changed a lot. And it's probably more of a weird thing for you to adjust to me than it is for me to adjust to you.
I blinked and you became a completely different person. But you know what? That's the thing. We grow, though.
Yeah.
So it's not like you become a different person and it's necessarily a bad thing. No, you've taken some great habits, bro. And
I still have a couple bad ones, but I'm working on it.
It's about molding yourself into that person that you want to be at the end of the day. That's the whole point why we're here on this earth, isn't it? So
yeah. I mean, that's like the overarching factor of it. You know what I mean? Like everything that I'm doing at the moment, the whole idea is to kind of show
Feels weird.
people that it's possible.
I don't know whether to look.
You don't know where to look.
That way.
I mean, you can look at me, Jay. We're having a conversation. These guys aren't even a part of this right now. Just ignore them. Just ignore them. Cool. Yeah. We're just having a conversation. You can look at the camera. You can look at me. You can look wherever. I know it's kind of weird, isn't it?
Yeah. So I feel like I should be looking like this, but then the whole time,
it's like
the video.
Yeah.
My face facing that way. I was like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I saw that little bit of advice you were giving about the uni stuff. You were looking directly at the camera. I'm gonna edit it so it looks like you're giving a proper emotional speech. You know, black and white.
You know what I mean? Listen,
I won't do that.
If I tell you about the wars, the struggles of being at university, it's like PTSD, bro. You don't want that shit, bro. You don't want that shit. I'm telling you, avoid it at all costs. I'm joking. At the same time, do it, bro. Uni made me bipolar, obviously, bro. You know what I'm saying? If I'm being 100% honest, it is stressful, bro. Not everybody's built for university. You all get herded in there like sheep, right? At the end of the day, because like let's get deep for a second. Let's get deep for 1 second here. Let's talk about the educational system, bro. It's not meant for people to be unique and come out and do different things. It's to make you a functional member of society, right? So it's like getting 100 sheep, right? And whittling those sheep down to people that become like the best sheep. And that's, you know what I mean? It's not meant.
It's cutthroat, man.
It's not meant for everybody, bro. Like, even you get to university, right? You could have done amazing in like A levels or GCSE and all of that, but you get to university and people struggle, bro. Like, stress is a real thing. Mental health is a real thing. Being able to manage your time is a real thing. And if you can't do all of that stuff, you know what I'm saying? I'd say avoid it at all costs. But if you can make it through that, like the growth that you experience as a human being is insane. So I say as much as I harp on it and hate on it, like I'm definitely forcing my kids to go to university. So it is what it is. Take from that what you will. Take from that what you will, bro. Take from that what you will.
Yeah, I don't think it's ever a bad like choice. Like I never knock it. You might hear me being like, uni, but that's just because I know that the path that I've kind of gone down with the whole like self-employed YouTube, etc. That's the thing that I feel most comfortable in, and that's what I enjoy the most. But it's definitely a weird one, man. Like as you were saying, that like I've changed a lot, and I think one of my biggest things has been one of my biggest things I feel like has definitely been like I don't know whether to call it spirituality or like kind of just trying to be more aware of everything that's kind of going on. And it's a hard one.
Well, I find it interesting if you look at both me and you, right, bro?
Yeah.
If we look at both me and you, it's like two different like paths, bro. It's like at one point I could have been going down a similar kind of just as in terms of what we've been doing for the last few years or so. Like finishing school.
Yeah.
And then either choosing to go to university or not choosing to go to university. And it can work out for both of you, but whether you go to university or not, right? I feel like the key thing is like wanting to do something with your life, right?
That is it.
I feel like too many people like they finish school and they don't know what to do with their life.
And let's just clarify that, like, that doesn't mean you have to know what you want to do.
Just trying.
As long as you're I kind of look at it like he's got his phone on. Can you imagine?
I don't know what you're talking about, bro. Nothing happened, bro.
All right.
Nothing happened, bro.
I
saw nothing, bro.
Oh, real quick. Oh, I did forget. CJ, you are the very first guest that we have on the podcast. And this here is the Wall of Fame, it's something. I don't know yet. I don't know. But if you want to just go sign your name.
Oh, for real? That is dope. That is sick, bro. That is sick.
You can leave a picture. You can leave like a message. Something.
And when I make it, this is gonna be worth.
Yeah. Of course, I'm gonna make a lot of money off of every single person that comes on this podcast. Ooh, that signature is nice. Is that the only one is that all you putting on there?
Well, I don't know how many. You about to fill this up with like 100.
True.
Signatures, bro.
Yeah, we're about to go ham with this.
It's about to be 700 episodes long, bro. So you need space for.
There's a back and front. So we can kind of like flip it around.
Yeah. You need space for that, bro.
Yeah.
Well, you want me? I can write it bigger than even your little logo if you want. Just
do what you, Jay. You're the first person on here, man.
You sure? Okay.
You know what I mean? Do your thing. We'll leave it for now. And I don't know. We'll put something up on like Instagram
I can see like 100.
Yeah, man.
Signature's been
Oh
on
man,
there,
I'm so excited. The kind of people we got coming on as well, because like especially creators. That's my biggest thing. That's one thing I really want.